Hey guys, welcome back. This is Jenny from Polly's Paper Studio, and today I'm creating this card that is perfect for fall. Has a gorgeous fox and layers of patterned paper and a fun fold to open. I'm using the Dreams of Autumn cut apart sheet. This is last year's fall collection from BoBunny, and I just really love those gorgeous foxes and the images to layer. So let's make this together. For the card base, I'm starting with one piece that is 6 by 12. This is white cardstock, 65 pound weight, and I'm going to make my first score line at 6 inches. And then I'm going to make my second score line at 3 inches. So the first fold, I'm going to do the traditional way. This looks like a regular standard size card, but then I'm going to fold that first score line back on itself. So what I've got is the full size of the back and then half of the front, and that will open this way. So the next piece I'm using is 4 by 8, and I'm going to score that at 4 inches. And that will become the secondary piece, which will look something like that when we have it all covered. So let's get to the pattern paper. So I want to work on the bottom piece first, and for me it helps to turn my project so that it is the shortest side facing me. I've picked some chocolatey colored cardstock, and that is going to be the matting all throughout because I think that it's just such a warm, rich color for fall. For my pattern paper, this happens to be double-sided, and I like both patterns, so I'm going to take advantage of that. And because I measured these pieces very carefully before I started, I was able to get the full card out of one sheet of patterned paper. So here is the matting for the bottom, and I'm going to do the same thing for both of these sides, but remember they fold, so they have to be done separately. Here is the cardstock number 1. And cardstock number 2. And that pattern paper comes in next. And this will be the base for this card. And I can begin to layer on the next pieces. So, okay, now we can begin to work on the next section. And that first piece is going to be this square die cut frame. And that is going to create a nice border around the next folded section. So what I want to do is just add it right here to the bottom layer. And that will show only half. And that is exactly what I wanted. So I'm finding the best way to position this is to hold up the top layer and sort of hold it in place here while I judge where that is going to fall. And I think I can line that up with the slightly indented part of my die cut frame. Maybe I want to move it over just a bit and get that nice and square. Then I can press it more, adhere that to the bottom. So now what we've got is this is going to fold open and this will hold it close. Okay, so on the inside, what you want to remember is to leave a place to add a sentiment. So I'm going to do that on the left. First thing I'm going to do is bring back that chocolate colored cardstock to be a nice border, and then I'm going to add one more layer of white cardstock this time so that the sentiment can be added, and that will top off this left side. I can add a couple of smaller pieces that was from the cut apart sheet I'm working with. This is BoBunny's from last year. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. I've also got this little fox, and I'm going to add it just right here, and that will accent this side without getting in the way of anyone writing a nice sentiment. Okay, gotta finish the other side here, and I'm gonna keep working with that cardstock and add that, and then top it with the alternate side of that paper. Why does this work? Because it is very contrasting in color and also in scale. So I know that these two patterns are going to look nice together and not too busy. Okay, that is going to be the pattern paper. One more layer of that border, and that is it for the inside of the card. Once again, coming in with that cardstock and pattern paper combo. I've got one more of the border strips as well. Now I've got the cutter parts from that Dreams of Autumn collection. I think I'm just going to add a small arrangement to the side here, and this beautiful sunflower. Then top it off with the beautiful fox. And then add the sentiment, which actually coordinates perfectly with that paper in the background. And that is it for the cover. So let's fold it up and see how it looks when it's all ready. Okay, if you enjoyed this project, please give me a like, leave me a thumbs up. If you're not already, I would love for you to subscribe. As always, I'm wishing you a happy and productive day, and I thank you so much for watching. Bye.